fast-paced materialistic society, it is easy to ignore the connections between the foods, the fruit and vegetables in the supermarkets and the living, growing plants that they originate from. Many of the foods contained in our shops come from other continents and are transported many miles across our globe. These days, we're able to purchase a vast array of produce from all over the world, no longer restricted by local environmental factors and/or the seasonality of the product. We buy cut flowers from Africa, herbs from China, fruit from the tropics, snacks from Asia, and spices from South America. Today, retailers can source food and remedies from wherever it is cheapest at the touch of a computer key. Our goods are often transported by air, contributing to greenhouse emissions and climate change, and meaning that we are heavily dependent upon a resource that is not only finite, but also highly politically charged: oil. Our food and medicine supplies are more vulnerable than ever before. Our land is a common treasury for all, hedgerows and waysides packed full of densely nutritious foods and useful medicines. It is time to wake up and rediscover what is on our own doorsteps, the wealth of foods and remedies available to us. The fresh, abundant, verdant leaves of spring, like the wild garlic, the stinging nettle, the lowly plantain, the many edible flowers of summer, like borage, daisy or nasturtium, the pear, walnuts, blackberries, or the autumn berries and fruits. And then, come the winter, we can dig for roots, like burdock, dandelion, or dock.
I'll let you into a little secret, my darlings. You really, really need me. I give you a health boost. I'm sweet to the taste and keep your blood sugars balanced, and I prevent a whole host of dodgy diseases. Well, hello there. I am Hedgeplum, DAMSON. My ancestors came from Damascus, one of the oldest cities in the world. Hence my name, DAMSON. It's a shortening. Damascus actually means well-watered place, and they tended and grew us there for a very long time indeed. Some say it was the Crusaders who brought back my stones. That's my bestie Apple over there. More of a cousin, actually. Malus domestica, they call me. Domesticated evil. See if you'd like it.
You might have heard this old Christian story before. The Garden of Eden, inhabited by the first man and woman, Adam and Eve, who lived in peaceful, contented bliss, earthly paradise. But then Eve, tempted by the serpent, broke the rules and ate the forbidden fruit of the tree of knowledge, and was evicted and banned from the paradise. Thus Eve, the serpent, and the apple all became symbols linked with evil and original sin. A moment in time where the apple, which represents feminine power and knowledge, became demonized.
Aha! Sugar plum, sweetie. There you have it. I am considered a powerful tree of knowledge. I am looked at as a feminine tree, governed by the planet Venus, planet of love. Just like you, Sugar Plum Sweetie, a couple of trees under the domain of Venus. An apple a day keeps that. My powdery dark fruits, mini plums hanging there so seductively. You do seem to find it hard to find me, and I often go too soft for you to eat me by the time you see me there. But once you do discover me, the delight on your faces. I love to draw you in with my sweet fruits. You cultivated me to be bigger, sweeter, plums rather than damsons. You squeeze my juices to get you going. The bowels, sweetie, the bowels. Prune juice to keep the digestion healthy. You see, once they find me, they love and want
They
me.
love you, sweetie.
I'm
They
coming
love you.
back in a big way.
I'll drink to that.
Super hot fashion, cutting edge, sweetie.
Cutting edge fashion. Damn.
Now that you've discovered me as Damson Gin, the answer to healthy alcohol for all you health conscious
drinking, foraging types. Yes, you make a gin out of me. It's a bit like slow gin, but you need less sugar because I'm so seductively sweet and
So
sensual.
sweet. You are. You're so sweet and sensual.
Slow though, she's my older, poorer relation.
Don't let Slow hear you say that.
Slow's not going to hear me say that. She's too busy being wanton on every supermarket shelf. I'll easily grace your crumbles or your jam if you're into that sort of thing. Once you find me, you will want me more. You dry me out as prunes. I'm full of fibre. I'll keep your digestion moving, like totally having it large.
We like to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. We like to move it!
I'm even helpful for the morning after the night before. As a source of antioxidants, I help protect against a host of diseases. My dried fruits were carried all the way from China via the Silk Road to the Fertile Crescent, where some of the earliest human cities and towns were settled. They planted my stones and cultivated my trees.
You pollinate yourself. I've seen you. The bees can work their magic on just one tree and poof, before you know it, you've been fertilised. Your blooms turn to fruit.
Did I hear someone say they'd like to know more about pollination? I'm going to do the scientific part now. The birds and the bees. Remember those, sweetie? Pollination is the act of transferring pollen grains from the so-called male part of the flower to the so-called female part, fertilising the plant and creating offspring for the next generation. Fertilised flowers turn into fruits and seeds.
Yeah, us apples, it's all about cross-pollination for us. The bees need to fly to differing apple trees. They need to go from tree to tree to tree in order to fertilise my flowers. Variety is the name of my game. Plant 5 apple pips from one apple and you could get 5 totally different apple trees.